Hey, algebra class, lesson 1-1. This lesson is all about variables and expressions. Okay, so in algebra, you have these math phrases or math sentences. Some of them are phrases that just express a number with a letter in it, and that's called a variable expression because it contains a variable and an operation symbol. So like n plus 7, or this could mean 7 more than n, or 5 more than x, or the product of 3 and n, because that's a multiplication expression. Then the letter should stand for an unknown number of something. If it said to define the variable, what does that mean, define the variable? Let's say that they just gave you this one right here, and it said define the variable. Give it a name, right. N could stand for nachos, nickels, Nikes, something. What? No, we start with an N.
It could be how many notes we make.
Okay, notes. It could be anything that starts with an N. You should choose a variable that contains the word that you're talking about, the subject. Okay? Now, numerical expressions only contain numbers. Equations, those are different than expressions because they have an equal sign at them. So anything with an equal sign is an equation instead of an expression. Okay? And then an open sentence is an equation that contains a variable. So some equations won't contain a variable, others will. Any questions so far? Then, the next part of this lesson gets us into some of the meanings of powers of numbers, which are exponents, and the terms simplify and evaluate. Alright, this is still in lesson 1. If it says to simplify something, simplify the expression. That means to put the math sentence into its simplest form. Now, here's an example. Let's say that you have 2 n's plus 3 n's plus 4 x's. Could you simplify this? Could you make it shorter? How could you simplify it? Stop writing a second and look at this example. How could you simplify this? Good. There are 2 n's and 3 n's. You can combine those because they are like terms to make this 5 n's. Can you do anything with the 4x? Right, it's a different variable. We can't add it to the 5n. We could multiply it, but we can't add it. Okay? So, this is simplified. It's really 5n's plus 4x, isn't it? Then, a power. A power of a number is a number with an exponent. The whole thing is called a power. So this is called a power. It's the base and the exponent. Okay? The exponent is the little number up to the right. And the exponent means how many times you multiply the base times itself. So 4 to the third power is 4 times 4 times 4. And then if you simplify that, that equals 64. What does evaluate mean? Right, find the answer. So the given number for the variable in this expression. 3n, that means 3 times n, minus 2 squared. How would you evaluate that? Evaluate, notice that value is the root word in there. So it's finding the answer, finding the value of the expression when you put 6 in place of n. So 3 times 6 minus 2 squared. 3 times 6 is 18, minus 4 is 14. Okay? So that takes us through lesson 1.1. All those terms, just reviewing what variables are and expressions, equations, powers, exponents, simplify, evaluate. Those are all terms that you're going to see in directions and in the explanations in the book. And you're going to hear me using those terms a lot. So it's really important that you know what they mean. And now that you're in algebra, you've been through pre-algebra and you've heard these terms over and over and over again. And so the meanings are going to be a lot easier for you this year. Remember, math is like learning a new language. It's this whole different language of numbers
Here's an
and
easier
operations.
Here's
Okay?
an easier way for the actual language. Get the app. Get an app.
Get a nap. Yeah.
Go to